My name is Claudia.
And my name is Vanessa.
And I would like to invite you to see our new baby called Easy-Peasy English. But before we start, there is a message from a very special friend that we would like to share with you. Let's listen.
Hi there! It's so good to see you again. I just wanted you to know that I have really enjoyed being in your classrooms and working beside you to help your students learn English. We sure have done some magic together, haven't we? But 6 long years have gone by. By the way, did you know that this corresponds to 42 cat years? Yep, it's sad but true. I'm an old kitty cat now. It's finally time for me to retire. But I don't want you to be sad because Claudia, Vanessa, and I have made sure that my young cousin, Mr. Tricky, is ready to work with you. Don't worry, I've taught him all the English learning tricks I know. So working with him is going to be easy peasy. Trust me, you are going to love him. Keep rocking and making magic in your classrooms. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Rocky. Let's meet Tom and Rocky's cousin, Mr. Tricky. And what better way to meet them than to listen to the project song? Sit back and enjoy.
Get started. 1, 2, 3. Say your luck is in easy peasy magic. Say your luck is in easy peasy English. Say your luck is in easy peasy magic. Say your luck is in easy peasy English. Hello, how are you? Let's all meet up. Get started. 1, 2, 3. Say your luck is in easy peasy magic. Say your luck is in easy peasy English. Say your luck is in easy peasy magic. Say your luck is in easy peasy English.
So, what type of project is Easy-Peasy English? Well, it's a project that gives you the same 7 guarantees that Let's Rock did and that you can do some learning magic with in your classroom. Just like Let's Rock, Easy-Peasy English has a child-friendly context. Tom and his friends go to the same school. They all belong to the Magic Club, where Tom and his friends, along with Mr. Tricky, learn some English and some engaging magic tricks. The second guarantee that Easy-Peasy English gives us is that the units are organized around teaching and learning friendly structures. That is very simple to understand and that we can implement in our classrooms. Notice how we have introduced a few rubrics, which we'll speak about a little later. If you liked the mischievous stories in Let's Rock, then you'll love the engaging stories in Easy-Peasy, which are very simple to read and understand. Remember to use the animated reading videos to literally bring these stories to life in your classroom. Throughout the book, our students will learn about 3 magic tricks that they will learn to do at the end of the unit. After all, everyone loves to watch a magic trick, don't we now? One of the rubrics that young learners love is the Arts and Crafts rubric. So, we have maintained that in Easy-Peasy English, along with the cardboard cutouts that will challenge our students to play playful games in English. And naturally, we've included lots of stickers, both in the student's book and in the workbook. If you have a stronger termina, then you can choose to use the cross-curricular pages that allow you to do real articulação curricular in your classroom. To help you, we have come up with some interesting posters and cross-curricular videos that will make learning about the world in English easy peasy. Have a look at what I mean.
Let's learn about metric length. We can measure how tall things are. The most common measurements are millimeters, centimeters, meters, and kilometers. How big is a millimeter? No, it's not the size of a pencil case. It's the size of this metal part of this pin. Each line marks 1 millimeter. The pencil case is almost 200 millimeters long. Let's measure some other things. This sharpener is 20 millimeters. The mm means millimeter. We can also say that this sharpener is 2 centimeters. The cm means centimeters. 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. Example: 8 centimeters is 80 millimeters. A pencil case is about 20 centimeters. This chair is about 100 centimeters. The meter is the basic length in the metric system. A meter is 1,000 millimeters. M means meters. So 1 meter is 100 centimeters. And 1,000 millimeters is all the same. Most adults are less than 2 meters high. How far is it across this classroom? It's 9 meters. For even larger distances, such as roads, we use kilometers. 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. The São João Bridge in Porto is a little over 1 kilometer long. The km means kilometers. This road sign in Portugal tells us how far each town is. The distance from Porto to Lisbon is 300 kilometers. In conclusion, 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. Remember,
Show and tell moments are fundamental in the young learner classroom, so we have made sure to include them in Easy-Peasy English, but always to carefully scaffold them very, very carefully. And yes, you will be getting your very own adorable Mr. Tricky puppet to help you do English learning magic in your classroom. No matter how much we all love Let's Rock, I think that we all agree that we need a post-COVID book that makes learning English easy peasy for all of our students. This is why, when you open the project, you'll immediately see the classroom language wheel and the pencil box that we give students. These resources contain typical English words and expressions to help our students acquire the habit of speaking about their routines in English, so that this becomes an easy-peasy habit. Our units begin with engaging opening pages, which you can use to diagnose what English the students know about that topic of the unit. Basically, the students have to find some hidden words. You can use the posters to get the students to speak about and find the differences between the student's book and the opening page. Another way to start the unit is by using the picture book suggestion in the teacher's bundle. All of these stories are available on YouTube, so you don't need to buy them. And you know us, we have created all the fichinhas and proposals that you need to use these stories in your classroom. You can find these in the teacher's file. As you look through Easy-Peasy English, you'll notice how carefully scaffolded each page is, along with the exciting resources that you can use, like the speech recognition tool to develop students' pronunciation, the digital games, like the Quiz EV. You'll also notice the fact that there are lots of listening activities throughout the entire student's book. With Easy-Peasy English, students will naturally pick up language, as it is always introduced in contexts that the students can relate to. You'll also notice that the target structures appear at the bottom of the page to help students memorize them. This year, we have introduced a new and exciting rubric called Write and Tell. This will help you to work on the writing aprendizagens in a very easy and simple way. Have a look at how we lead students to learn to write from a word to sentence to text level. We all know that our students belong to the Alpha generation and that they love to watch videos on YouTube. This is why we have created the Write and Tell videos, so that they can learn to write and then share their work with a partner. Have a look at how clear and simple they are.
Let's learn how to write and tell. Let's start with words. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Now, sentences. It's my birthday. My birthday party is on Saturday. Please come to my birthday party. Let's complete the information about the party. Month. Write a month. July. Day of the birthday party. Write a day. Saturday. Address. Write an address. Number 34 and street name. St. Paul's Street. Time. Write a time. 4 p.m. Now we are ready to write our invitation. It's July. Hip, hip, hooray! It's my birthday. Please come to my birthday party on Saturday. Address 34 St. Paul's Street. Time 4 p.m. Now you are ready to write your invitation. Write the month of your birthday. Write birthday. Write the day of your party. Write your address. Write the time. Now you are ready to tell. Read and tell your classmates about your birthday party.
Another rubric that we have introduced is the culture rubric. On this page, students get to learn more about other cultures and then to compare these cultures with their own culture, as we always have a link to Portuguese culture on every page. The unit ends with 2 speaking projects, one of which is always related to the topic on the culture page. Now, all you need to do is to choose the one that makes the most sense for your students. In these post-COVID times, it is more and more important to work on emotional intelligence and values. This is why we have introduced a new rubric just for you and your students. Learning English is so much more than learning words and grammar with Easy-Peasy English. Have you ever heard of the saying, "Eda pequenino que se torce o pepino"? So have we. That's why we have introduced a study time rubric with Portuguese translations and a digital board game, so that the students have all the materials that they need to study for the test in one place. On the right, you'll see that we have a Let's Check rubric, so that students can see if they are ready for the test. After the self-evaluation section, we have an exciting tool, the Magic at Home. This platform gives students fun games to play so that they can study for the test at home. Learning English like this is easy peasy, right?
Let's study together. Study time. Means of transport. Look, listen and repeat. Ready? Car. Underground. Train. Bus. Truck. Bike. Motorbike. Boat. Plane. Helicopter. Let's check now. Ready? What's this? That's right, it's a motorbike. So, when we talk about means of transport, we can ask the question, how do you go to school? We can say, I go to school by car. Look now, how do you go to school? That's right. I go to school by bike. We say by car, by bike, but we say on foot. I go to school on foot. Well done! We have talked about means of transport.
And once again, we've included a study time tutorial so that we can revise the content that they need for the test in class. And then they can give a vista dinge de oilus at home, if they like, or simply play the digital board game at the end of every unit. No matter how well we prepare our lessons or how much work we give our students, there is always one that finishes enquanto o diabo esfrega o olho, as one would say. So how are we going to deal with these students in Easy-Peasy English? By giving them a fun, fast finishes page to involve them and help them learn English at the same time. With a project like Easy-Peasy English, everyone will have fun in your classroom and behavior management will be easy-peasy. We all know that children love to sing and dance. That's why we have included lots of catchy songs in Easy-Peasy English to make sure that it's easy for the children to learn to sing in English. We have always introduced songs with catchy tunes that they already know. So all they have to do is pick up the English. Let's listen to a snippet of one so that you can see what I mean.
Hello, everybody. Clap your hands. Oh, let's sing a song. Hello, how old are you? I'm 10 years old. Yeah, how old are you? I'm 10 years old. How old are you? Tell me. I'm 10 years old. Yeah, how old are you? I'm 10 years old. I'm 10, you're 9, she's 8, he's 7, and we are friends. Oh, teacher, teacher, let's all sing along. Hello, how old are you? I'm 10 years old. Yeah, how old are you? I'm 10 years old. Hello, how old are you? I'm 10 years old. Yeah, how old are you? I'm 10 years old. How old are you? Tell me. I'm 10 years old. Yeah, how old are you? I'm 10 years old. I'm 10, you're 9, she's 8, he's 7, and we are friends. Oh, teacher, teacher, let's all sing along. Hello, how old are you? I'm 10 years old. Yeah, how old are you? I'm 10 years old.
And what about students with special needs? Well, Easy-Peasy English is an inclusive project, so we haven't forgotten about them either. This is why we have adapted the more difficult pages of the student's book and created a new student's book called Very Easy-Peasy English, so that learning English is doable for all of our students. Have you ever heard the saying, practice makes perfect? Well, so have we. This is why the workbook in Easy-Peasy English follows the student's book very carefully. We also give students a practice test at the end of the unit so that they can practice for the real test. To help students learn new words, we give them a picture dictionary and a big collection of stickers to guarantee that learning English is easy peasy and fun. And we teachers deserve a magic trick or two. So you'll find an erasable whiteboard in the teacher's file to help you organize all your lessons every day. You'll also notice that the teacher's file is bem gordinha and that it has all the plans and tests that you need. Please notice that we have created tests by skills so that you can evaluate students as fairly as possible. Naturally, we have made all the rubrics and evaluation material that you need. In Section 3, you'll find the mixed ability worksheets for those of us who have turminhas mistas. Section 4 is dedicated to inclusive learning with adapted tests and fichinhas so that learning English is easy peasy for everyone. Section 5 has all the picture book activities for the picture book suggestions in the opening pages. Section 6 has lots of extra suggestions for arts and crafts activities in case you have decided to work on this with your students. Children learn by playing games. This is why we have included suggestions of easy games for the kids to play in our English classrooms. Section 8 has some cross-curricular fichinhas to complement the student's book. And just like in Let's Rock, in Section 9, we give you an end-of-the-year activity so that you and your students can make a brilharete and impress the paizinhos. We think of everything, don't we now? To make sure that working with this project is easy peasy, we have created a teacher's magic box. In it, you'll find flashcards, word cards, 13 posters, a magic pocket dice, which you can personalize, your own easy-peasy reward stamp, a reward sticker book in case you need a few more stickers than those in the student's book. But wait, there's more! A set of magic coins and a deck of magic cards so that your students can learn 3 magic tricks, along with your very own adorable puppet. It looks like Mr. Tricky has one last magic surprise for us. What could it be? Are you ready for a magic trick? A big pop-in-the-slot picture book. Not only can the students in the back of the class see it, but you can also invite your students to personalize the story by choosing a card to put in the slot and then tell the story. Now this is going to cause some magic learning moments in your classroom. Wouldn't you agree? So, what's the moral of today's story? That's easy. Learning English is easy peasy with Easy-Peasy English. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Claudia and I are your Easy-Peasy authors who work hard to help you make magic in your classroom. Bye for now.